savais qu'il fallait un permis bateau.
Ah ouais?
Welcome back to the series, Fateful Holidays. In the previous episode, we witnessed a troubled Michael Caine under the burning sun of Rio. Today, we move to a more modern, more explicit, and far more unsettling version of that same story. One Wild Moment, 2015. A contemporary remake of Un Moment de Garment, 1977, and Blame It on Rio, 1984. Nearly 40 years after this story first sparked controversy, French cinema decided to tell it once again. But this time there is no ambiguity, no nervous laughter, and no sympathy for so-called moments of weakness. The premise remains familiar. Two middle-aged men take their daughters on a summer vacation. Blue seas, golden sunlight, and boundaries that seem dangerously easy to blur. But unlike the earlier versions, this film refuses to soften the story. There is no party atmosphere, no playful distraction. Director Jean-François Richet relocates the story to the quiet island of Corsica, France, a place of calm beauty, hiding an emotional storm capable of destroying a lifelong friendship. The film's greatest strength lies in its casting. Two giants of French cinema, Vincent Cassel and François Cluzet. Vincent Cassel plays Laurent, a modern, free-spirited man. François Cluzet, known from The Intouchable, plays Antoine, conservative, volatile, and deeply devoted to family. Their opposing personalities create a ticking time bomb. This is not simply a story about infidelity. It becomes a suffocating psychological confrontation between two men who once considered each other brothers. The key difference of One Wild Moment, 2015, lies in its attitude. The 1977 version treated the story with ambiguity. The 1984 version disguised it as comedy. But the 2015 version stares directly at the consequences and focuses on obsession. Luna, Antoine's daughter, is not portrayed as a naive victim. She actively pursues Laurent, pushing him into a situation with no clear escape. Vincent Cassel delivers a haunting performance, a man fully aware of his wrongdoing, yet too weak to confront it. His character radiates instability, confusion, and a terrifying loss of control. François Cluzet represents the collapse of trust, not only between friends, but between father and child. The younger cast also deserves recognition. Lola Lalande, only 19 in her first major film role, brings freshness and raw intensity to Luna. Her natural energy makes the character disturbingly compelling. Alice Isaz, as Marie, offers elegance and restraint, creating a striking contrast and reflecting a more mature generation. Meanwhile, the wild landscapes of Corsica amplify the film's primal atmosphere, as if nature itself mirrors the character's instincts. There is no romanticization here, no suggestion that this is just a mistake. Every choice leads to damage, and the film forces the audience to confront that reality. One Wild Moment does not ask whether forgiveness is possible. Instead, it asks a far more uncomfortable question. Why do adults allow themselves to cross that line in the first place? This is modern cinema storytelling. Less forgiving, more accountable. There is no blaming the environment, no blaming the mood, only choices and the price they demand. In conclusion, One Wild Moment is more than a remake. It is an emotional upgrade. The film asks a haunting question. In a moment of temptation, would you choose the truth and lose everything? Or choose a lie and live in fear? If you've seen the previous versions, this film will force you to reevaluate the entire story from a new perspective. It is a must-watch for fans of French cinema and sharp psychological dramas. What do you think about the way this version handles the story? Has modern society become harsher, or simply more honest? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoy classic film analysis and movies that once crossed the boundaries of their time, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. See you in the next episode.